sweet for me until I stumbled along the river and fell in. The snake's back on his feet, walking down the street. He's coming for you, but baby, I'm coming too. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for your love.
Hello, everybody. It is May 19th, 2025. I am Drew.
I'm Tara.
This is America's #1 sibling, Chicago-based sports and entertainment butthole buffoonery 69 celebrating. We are the wettest podcast east of, west of the Mississippi River. We got the best calves in the business. And we are the hottest hot mom walk pod in the industry. It's not even close. We're MELLONfights.
MELLONfights.
MELLON fights at gmail.com if you want to email us with all your fun new takes about MELLONfights, about the world around us. Tara, are we the best pod on the net?
I mean, yeah, I think we are.
Is there a way to prove it? So check this out. The Emmys is going to give away a podcast award this year.
How do we?
As far as I know, we are not nominated.
I don't think we are. How do we submit ourselves?
It's too late.
Damn.
Apparently, it's the top 25 podcasts are eligible, and we are apparently being the #1 hot mom podcast in the hot mom walk podcast. Ain't enough.
I mean,
I blame you, fans.
Yeah.
You're not out on your hot mom walks going, hey, are you hot mom? Are you walking? Here's a podcast for you.
You need it in your life. It's going to better your life.
We're going to talk about states. We're going to talk about the WNBA. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about things that make us go, ugh. Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about things we miss.
Yep.
I'm going to reach out to my gal this week. Couldn't have been a better week for that.
No kidding. No kidding.
It's a big week for me. Maine might be it. Word on the street is Maine might be where I belong, Tara. I think I might need to make a Maine trip. I feel like I belong in Maine.
There was a couple things that popped up and I'm like, oh my God.
Do I belong in Maine? Is the question. Am I Andrew William Maine?
Yes.
Maine fights. I move there and we start Maine fights.
Maine fights. It's where
you can move there too with me.
Yeah.
You'd like it. There's plenty there for you.
The ocean's right there. It's
Ocean's
not the
there?
ocean that I love, but
You'd like it during the summer.
I'm sure.
Among other things.
We'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about Maine later. Tara, we could talk about Maine. We could start with Maine. We can do whatever we want.
Maine. I know, because we don't have restrictions here on MELLONfights.
Yeah, sure, we're not going to win an Emmy anytime soon, or at least not this year. Maybe next year. Tara, maybe our goal is next year to win an Emmy.
Yeah.
For podcast. How are they giving out a podcast? Emmys are for TV. But all podcasts now are video, basically, except for us. Even though we record a video, I just don't put up the full video. Because I pick my boogers too much. Too much booger and butt picking.
Too much picking of things.
Tara, how's your weekend?
Oh, my weekend?
Yeah. Oh, this is our first time talking in like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Almost 2 weeks to the day.
Yeah.
Exactly. Today is 2 weeks. Tomorrow would be like the beginning of the third week.
Yeah. Well, let me just say, I was on vacation on the ocean, and I freaking loved every second of it. It was one of the best vacations.
Give me like your top 3 wet moments of the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. Just like swimming in the ocean.
Oh,
it's the best thing in the world.
Okay.
I talked to this guy. He lives there. He lives on the ocean, and he doesn't go in the ocean. And I don't understand
why doesn't he go in the ocean? Did he say why?
No, he just said he doesn't. He didn't really elaborate. I told Mom.
Can he swim?
I mean, you just have to go out. Oh, this fucking.
I mean, you can just stand in it.
Can you get down?
Pick him up. Show him to the crowd.
He kept walking.
Too late. He doesn't. He ain't a star like us.
He just likes to fuck shit up. he didn't say why. He just was like, yeah, I like to sit and listen to it, and I'd look out at it. And I'm like, okay, that's awesome. But swimming in it, being in it, you don't have to even go over your head. Just like having the waves hit you. It's
Does he at least go to the
exhilarating.
beach?
I mean, he literally lives on the beach. So
Why'd you start talking to this guy?
he was at, get your ass down. He was at the hotel bar. Just chatting it up.
So he's a regular, what's his name from White Lotus?
It's funny because he's like, normally I'm a day drinker, because like the guy that was working there didn't know him. And he's like, normally I'm a day drinker and they all know me. And I'm like, cool.
So basically he was like, oh, he doesn't know me. That's only because I'm getting wasted during the day.
Exactly.
Duh.
And
what a
knew,
dipshit.
And the thing is, he knew me and Mom because we had been there the nights prior. Oh my God.
You're gonna have to put him away.
Miyagi.
He about to get put away, this cat. He about to get put down is what I heard.
Can you stop it? You need to get down.
Got his cat running around, trying to destroy everything, trying to destroy my livelihood out here, trying to destroy my podcast.
Look at you.
He's a bad boy.
You're a bad boy. You go in.
He's a very bad boy. I don't know what Tara's wearing. I'm not gonna bring it up. Something. Where's she at? She's taking a minute.
Good boy.
She's saying good boy to a cat that's being bad. Don't say good boy to a cat that's being bad. The cat's being bad. Don't say good boy to a cat that's being bad. He's being bad. He's not a good boy.
But he is a good boy.
He's not a good boy.
He is. Okay, so yeah, I was just like, this guy, and then he also let it be known about like the multiple houses that he owns.
How old do you think he was?
Probably 60.
Douche city, though.
Yeah, like, oh, I have a house.
Why don't you marry him?
No. No.
Why not?
Not hot enough for him, I don't think.
Done got the hog for you.
Ugh.
Ain't hoggy enough.
Yeah.
Tara, that was one of, I said, give me your top 3 wet moments of the last 2 weeks.
I went to the Cave of the Mounds.
Yeah, I saw that. I missed I've been thinking about the cave. I recently mentioned the Cave of Mounds to somebody.
I want to go again, but they do like these black light tours.
Oh,
that sounds very fun. But it was so cool.
That must be newer.
Yeah.
I've been in 30 years.
It's not that big, but it's really cool. I really liked it. It looked a lot like cinnamon roll frosting.
Oh. Do you remember the time we went and like someone that had like almost like got claustrophobic and had like a panic attack? Do you remember this? It wasn't someone in our group, but it was like an older woman, and she we kind of got stuck and we had to wait for like paramedics to come down and take them out. And I wonder if you were there that time when we did that.
Maybe
you weren't with me.
Maybe it was during school or something.
No, I think I was with Fran. Maybe I was there with like the Hellers. I think we went one time. It's possible. I don't know.
Yeah, well, there was this. It was called like the Narrow something. The Narrow.
That's where it happened.
But holy hell, I'm 5 feet tall and not that big. And
Who'd you go with?
Trav.
I don't know why. I knew that. I figured as much.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I could see someone getting stuck in this. Like you had to get real skinny. And if you were tall, no way.
Could a cake like this get through there? Hold on. This is the new way I sit. What do you think? I feel like I look pretty cool.
I mean,
could I get through walking like this?
No, you'd have to turn.
I'd have to do this.
Yeah. I mean, it was a tight squeeze. Because I was telling Trav, I'm like, I think I have some claustrophobia, but not like in this cave or anything. And then we got to the tight squeeze, and I'm like, okay, I didn't love that.
Give me one more.
Just our Mother's Day, Mom and I did like a little adventure because it was raining a little bit.
On actual Mother's Day?
Yeah, so we went out for like a little brunch, and that was really fun. And then we went downtown, and we went shopping and bought some new clothes. And then we went to the Bay Area and ate some food. And it was just like
What's the
a
Bay
city
Area?
day. That's not the right term, but it's like
Bay Area is the other is San Fran. They call that the Bay Area.
Well, it's Tampa Bay.
Oh, you were in Tampa Bay.
No, we're in St. Pete, but like there's like the ocean side, like the Gulf
But they
side.
call Tampa Bay the Bay Area?
Yeah, but then like there's the bay that's kind of up
I
and
saw when I
around.
hear that term, I think of San Fran.
Yeah, so it's
So,
on like a bay. But yeah,
well,
super fun day, and I liked it because we used public transportation, so it was like
mm,
the beach mixed with like urban life, and that's kind
oh
of
wow,
dream.
that's the dream.
Hmm.
That's the dream.
My dream.
It's doable, I think.
I
I think it's
know.
a doable dream.
I know.
Especially, I heard you got a guy in his 60s that has a couple houses. He probably could make that dream come true. What was his
Yeah.
name?
Ken.
Ken. Even better.
Mm-hmm. He
That's
also
fun.
owns a house in Costa Rica.
Oh, that's not. I mean, that's. Of course he does. Awesome. Sounds like you had fun time
Oh,
the last
I
couple
loved it.
weeks.
Laying on the beach. Oof.
Everyone's been missing. Everyone missed you. Everyone missed you. No one even knows you were. No one else. Basically, these people don't even know you've been gone.
I have been.
We set them up for success. Our 5 listeners.
Oh.
Cool.
How was
I had
your
an okay couple weeks. I went down to
top
Kansas
three?
City for
Top
the
three hot.
weekend. I'm going.
Okay.
I got it. I don't even need you to ask for it. I'm already rolling into
I need
it.
to know it.
Down in Kansas City for 4 or 5 days. I don't remember how long I was down there, but I went a little party bus. That was fun. Did a little
Mm-hmm.
party bus. I ain't been on a party bus in a hot minute. Shake that thing, ba 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 ba, thank that thing. Got made fun of a lot because I wear short shorts and high socks, like I'm a young man, hanging out with a bunch of olds. The ones that got it. There were some cooler people around, but some of the the classics. They're like still wearing their no show socks. What year is this? 2003. Get out of here. No shows. But I also got my next wettest moment is my 50-cent shirt I got for $5 at Old Navy on the clearance rack. Thank you.
Ooh.
I mean, am I a poser for wearing a 50-cent shirt? No. I'm a guy looking for a deal for five. If I said, yeah, I got a 50-cent shirt. Where'd you get it? Old Navy. They go, okay, poser. No, it was $5 on the clearance rack. That's a deal.
That is a deal.
His name's 50 Cent. Like he ain't looking for a deal. His name's 50 Cent.
Right. How are you going to get rich if you're buying stuff for more than $5?
Yeah, I'm
You
looking
gotta
for
save
deals.
that money.
Put that money towards
for
something
what-
else.
Yeah.
I guess I could have stole it.
No.
Live that gangster life.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Catch a couple. Catch a couple hats. I think that's what they're saying now. They call it catching a hat.
Oh, okay. Why?
I think it means you shoot someone in the head.
Oh, I don't like
I
that.
think. I'm not positive.
I don't
really
like
know.
that one. I don't like
The
that
youth today, they got some cool stuff going on.
one. I swear
And
to God,
then,
there's always something new.
what I do this weekend? Oh, I went to Margarita Fest on Saturday. Hallelujah, that was a good time.
Ooh.
How many margaritas did I have? Couldn't tell you, Tara. I know at one point I did a one-headed push-up margarita chug. I did a quick sip. I'm like, hey, here. I was just, like, ooh, watch this, and then I did it, and so, there was like a group of like people, and then some girls like, hey, you should do that again. And I went, you're right, and I did it, and then I did finish the marg, and it was pretty cool.
Oh.
Tara did a one-headed push-up that was a margarita chug.
I don't understand what that even means.
I did a one-handed push-up.
A one-handed. I thought you kept saying one-headed. I'm like,
Oh
what?
yeah, I bounced on my wiener head and gobbled that margarita down, straw and all.
Okay, one-handed push-up, then chugged your.
So yeah, I went down, and it wasn't the plan. Wasn't to, my brain? I didn't realize. I'm like, oh wait, that was a one-handed push-up because I was like bouncing to like go down to sip, and I'm like, oh wait, that's just a push-up. It was like an unplanned one-handed push-up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I better get back up. I want to see this video. Some lady.
Some lady took it.
Some woman. It was a group of people.
Were you by yourself?
Oh, no.
I don't
Maybe I'd go all the way down to Pilsen by myself for a Margarita Fest.
know. I don't know.
Did you start doing one-handed margarita push-ups? What are you talking about?
I don't think that sounds that off for you.
To by myself to start doing that, I think it'd be a little weird.
I don't know.
I had help. I had some people helping me get in that mode. It was like Eddie and Britt and Liz and Tim and another Liz. It was a whole crew.
I love it.
Down on the south side Hills. They moved it. It's not on it wasn't on 18th Street. It was on Cermak, and it was a little more eclectic than the 18th Street party.
Nice. Yeah.
The Whiteys didn't quite
Wanna
migrate
get
to it as
Cermak?
much. So it was like I was like, it felt very good. It felt very outside. It was a good crew, good crowd.
Nothing like a Chicago summer, baby.
It was awesome, and it was my dry moment of the week, literally dry moment of the week, was we had a dust storm down here. You did not hear about this, Tara? How have you not
No.
heard about? I said something. Tara literally dust rolled it. Tara was all over the news. Dust rolled
When?
into Chicago. Dust like a fucking. I was like walking home chewing dirt. Tara looked like the apocalypse. It was nuts.
When was it?
Thursday.
I had just gotten back from vacation.
Thursday. Tara was all the news. It was all over TikTok.
I didn't see it.
You have friends in Chicago that were posting pictures of it.
I wasn't on social.
I was living in it. I'm a little from it.
That's crazy.
Tara was nuts. Google it. Look it up. Not right now, but I mean, take a look at it. It's wild.
How long did that last for?
Just Thursday. Just Thursday night for about. It was like to the point where people were pulling over on the highway because they couldn't see. They sent out, one of those emergency alerts, like, "Hey, pull over if you can't see." You can Google and see the satellite.
Where did it come from?
Texas.
I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen up here.
Tara, nobody knew. The world is dying.
Yes, it is.
The world is dying.
Mother
That was my dry moment of the week. Of 2 weeks. It was the weirdest moment.
That is weird.
But 2 days later, I'm doing one-handed margarita push-ups. Life's good.
Mm-hmm.
Life's good, Terry.
I know. My dry moment?
Yeah, what's your dry moment?
Something is making my fridge smell, but I don't know what it is.
Probably you, bitch.
And there's literally shut up. There's literally nothing in my fridge anymore. And it still reeks. Like when I opened up the fridge to get my soda out,
did you wipe it down and stuff?
No, I'm gonna have to Lysol it or something because it is hideous.
Put some baking soda in there.
Yeah, I need to do something because it's gross.
Maybe there's just probably something spilled somewhere you don't know is spilled.
There isn't though.
Yes, there is. You just don't know it.
I don't know.
Sometimes it's there's behind drawers. There's little like you pull a drawer out. There's little shell ridges that need to be wiped down.
Well, I gotta find it because it.
Find it. Maybe it's coming from the freezer.
It's not.
Maybe it's just a stinky fridge.
Well, it needs to be fixed because when you open it up, it stinks at my apartment. That's how bad it is.
Mine would be stinking right now. That's because I got too much stuff in there. I got to take it out.
Mm-hmm. You know what else is my dry moment?
Mostly liquids.
I can't find any Dr. Pepper cream soda anywhere. I know.
That's funny because a couple weeks ago I went to.
Now I have to drink this.
My new thing is I go to Kroger. I don't go to Kroger. I go to Mariano's, but it's Kroger brand, and they do buy two get two, and that's how I get basically the same price as you get at Walmart or Woodman's. Mm-hmm. So I got to buy 4 at a time, but I went one time and they didn't have my flavors except for the cream soda. So I bought 3 cream sodas and one regular actually. No. What did I get? I don't remember. It was a couple weeks ago. But I like them all. I like the cherry and the strawberries and cream.
They don't have cherry here. I've been trying.
Not even at the Wal. I thought I saw it at the Walmart. Struggles with. I've stopped at that Walmart over there, and that doesn't really have stuff either. Mm-hmm. Tara, it's because people love it. People are all over it.
I know.
I saw another podcast clip come up. Guess what they're drinking? If they had turned it was a more popular one, which is they're probably not. I don't know how they're more popular, but if they had started going, "This is our drink," I've been like,
"Fuck you." If
the Kelsey Bros start fucking. They're dead. I'm gonna kill them. Actually, I'm gonna murder them. Yeah. Dead.
I would be. So
what?
I would be so freaking mad. Like, stop stealing our shit.
Fuck the Kelsey Bros. They are a rival still to the end of time.
And I bet they are up for. They're up for an Emmy.
I guarantee they're up for an Emmy. Tara, should I look it up?
Yeah.
Podcast Emmy. Podcast Emmy Award. Best Emmy Awards podcast. Here we go.
Let's hear it.
I don't think this is it. I don't even know where I heard this. I think dude told me about it.
They should be on it.
Yeah. Well, Jonathan was basically like, I invented podcasting. And he did.
Yeah.
They were the first podcasters. They just were. They just were. Maybe it wasn't Emmys.
I feel like it is Emmys.
How'd you know? I just told you about it.
I know, but I feel like after I'm thinking about it, I feel like I heard it somewhere else.
I can't find it.
Okay. Well, we'll look for it next week.
Yeah. Well, we should just do our own awards. Tara, we should do our own podcast awards and like of podcasts we like, and we'll give them awards. You don't listen to enough podcasts.
I don't.
So why would anyone listen to your podcast when you don't listen to their podcasts?
I do listen to a podcast.
What podcast?
I listen to Part of My Take.
Okay. They're doing all right, I think.
Uh-huh.
And I don't think they're going to listen to our pod.
I don't think they are.
Speaking of Part of My Take, let's talk sports.
Sports.
Actually, let's do our one list quick. Let's do one list quick.
Okay.
Because we got 3 today.
We have 3?
Yes. Jesus, you suck
Oh,
at
yeah,
this.
we have 3. I counted. I was doing bad.
Let's do the simple one first.
Oh, shit.
The ugh. Tara's dropping shit. So our first list, we're going to jump to sports right after this because I do want to talk WNBA kicking off.
Wait.
Because they're already at it, Tara. They're already at it. I don't know if you've seen it. They're already at it.
Just look real quick. That's
What am I looking at?
Miyagi's new pillow. He loves it. And now
Oh, is he asleep?
Oh, he's resting on it.
Don't get his attention.
No, I know. I just wanted
So
to
our first list we're going to do, Tara, is our top 3 plus things that make us go, ugh, like waiting in line. Minor inconveniences to more than minor that just are like, come on, I don't like, this is annoying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that make me go, that almost will make me go, I don't want to be a part of this. It was harder than I thought.
Do you want to
I
go
say
first?
that, but I got 4. So I got 3, 4. I got 4.
All right, you go.
I mean, waiting in line is the most of this.
Mm-hmm.
But do you want to start this, Tara?
No, you can start.
No, when I say that means go ahead.
I had
You wanna
already
start this?
asked you. All right.
Huh? Our top. So this is our top 3 things that are minor inconveniences that make us go, ugh. Tara, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is when, like, you have something in your pocket and, like, you're pulling out, like, let's say your keys, but something falls out and you have to, like, bend over and pick it up.
Oh, you
and,
just like to bend over.
And then sometimes you're like, should I just leave it or should I pick it up?
You pick it up. Oh, it's like something that's not important.
Yeah. If it were it happened to me today where I pulled my keys out and a tampon fell out, and I was like,
I don't know that this fits the thing, but that's
Why?
fine if you feel this way about it.
I do, and I'm like,
I don't
"Yeah."
relate. I'm gonna say I do not relate to this one.
And I'm like, God, I gotta pick that up. Like, should I pick it up now or when I come back out? Should I pick it up?
I guess just dropping anything in general, I guess I could say. Like, say you're carrying a bunch of, like, say you take your laundry out of
And a sock falls?
and so one thing falls, you're like,
Ugh.
I gotta go back for that?
Ooh. Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yes.
Ew. So maybe it's just dropping something ever,
Yeah, and then having to pick it up.
but not just specifically, like, you didn't even come up like a specific thing out of your pocket.
I just told you what
Oh, a
happened.
tampon?
Like a tampon today.
You got tampons in your pocket?
I had one in my pocket. And I was
Why?
like,
Keep in your I thought no, people don't keep tampons in their pocket. They keep in their purse.
You keep them everywhere.
Mostly in your vagina,
It was in like my coat pocket.
which is like the human pocket.
Exactly. They're four
I see what you're
pockets.
saying now.
Yeah.
I feel like if something fell out of your vagina, though, you'd probably pick it up real fast so nobody saw it.
Or you would be proud of it.
What?
I don't know.
What would I wouldn't be?
Who knows?
My turn.
Yeah.
So my number my number 3 is okay. My number 3, like, inconvenient is it's 2-parter. One thing is okay, one thing problematic.
Okay.
So it's when you're going to, like, when you're riding a bus, right?
Mhm.
You're gonna take public transit, and someone has to put their bike on the front of the bus, and they can't get it on there. It's like, bro, we're taking a bus. Ride your bike. Why are you putting your bike on the front of my bus? Like, and it's like holding me up.
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh. But also, in like a shitty person way, when you do the same thing and they got to kneel the bus to let somebody on, I don't like it one bit. I'm not saying when they fold out. I'm not saying when they fold out the thing for the wheelchair. Just when they got to kneel it a little bit. It takes a little. That's just like a half a beat of time. I'm like, this.
It's like no time at all.
Tara, I don't like it.
Okay, that's.
I'm telling you. I mean, the bike thing's real. Am I wrong about the bike thing?
No, especially when they are literally on it for like 2 stops too, because you'll have those people who's like, you literally could have ridden here faster than fiddling with this bike
Right.
rack and slowing us all down.
Why do you have a bike if you're going to be doing that?
Right.
Weirdo.
Like, what is the point of that? Just get on your.
Here's my thing. I'm like, hey, I don't want to bike to work because I'm going to work and I don't want to be a sweaty bike mess. But after work, I'm gonna bike home.
Sure.
I'll give him that. But I don't like it. It's slowing me down, especially if you don't know how to do it. Especially, one time I saw someone put a divvy bike on it. That's crazy, right?
That's very crazy.
You're up.
Okay. My next thing that I go to is, when you're looking for recipes and you literally like have to scroll through the whole fucking recipe just to find it.
But you really don't anymore. They do that nice little thing that says jump to recipe.
Sometimes, but when they don't.
Most times now.
But when you don't, I'm like, I'm not going to make this because
I don't want to read your story.
No. Why are you telling me a story? Who cares about your story?
Right.
Just put a recipe up, what it is, and then like maybe have some people have reviews at the very end if you want. 5 stars.
Sometimes they will tell you important stuff there, but not really. Like in a cookbook. They'll like give you good information there. Like, hey, here's some tricks I learned about this. Not just the recipe's important. You got to like know, but put that during the recipe part.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to see the ingredients I need.
Yes.
I'm at the store.
Exactly.
I need the ingredients. I'm at the store. I don't want to have to try to find it and then go past a bunch of ads.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Or pictures. No. Hate it.
I will find someone else's recipe if you're not careful.
I will too.
That's a good one. I do like that one. Because I agree. I am annoyed. But they are better about having the jump to recipe.
They're getting better about it. But
another good trick, it'll say print recipe. Do you ever see that? And it'll take you to even better version of it. That's nice. Print recipe.
I like that.
And then it'll pull it up like a one-sheeter. It's very nice.
Perfect.
My number 2 inconvenience, my number 2 minor inconvenience that makes me go, ugh, is any sort of day where I got to move my car for street sweeping. Like I have a beautiful spot. Now I got to move my car so I can have a nice, clean, beautiful street. How dare you? Mm-hmm. I got to get up earlier and move my car, or like when I get home tonight, there's not going to be anywhere to park on the side I need to. Oh boy! How dare you, street sweepers? Ugh!
I hate it.
It's the worst, Tara. When I see the orange sign start to pop up, and I look for the date, and I'm like, hopefully I'm parked on the right side. I am. I'm nailing it.
Exactly. Like you try so hard to then like make sure you're moving it the right time. So then,
if you're lucky enough to be around when they sweep it, and then you can just move it right away because they don't give you if they've already swept it, they don't give you a ticket if you're parked there.
Yeah.
So if you're lucky enough to be around when they do it,
then you get to sneak up.
And then I feel kind of like a dick at that point. I'm like.
You're like, I freaking played the system on that.
No, I mean for like other people. I'm like, yeah, you're going to have to work hard when you get home.
My number 1 is...
Your number 1 what, Terry? You haven't said it one damn time.
My number 1 thing that makes me go, ugh.
My number 1 minor inconvenience that makes me go, ugh.
Is...
Say it!
My number 1 thing that is a minor convenience but makes me
go...
Wait,
what?
Ugh.
What was the word?
Inconvenience.
Let's try this again. Let's see if you can say it again.
My number 1 thing that's a minor inconvenience but makes me go, ugh, is when like my password is saved on something, but for some reason it's not saved and I have to try to remember it. And then I'm like, ugh, I don't know it. Does it matter that much? Am I going to go through I forgot my password and reset it, or am I just going to not do it? Like, what am I going to do?
Oh, there's plenty of things where I log in. I'm like, God, I hope this is set because I don't remember it.
Yes.
And I don't want to go through the rigmarole.
Or if it's like on your phone and you can usually use your fingerprint, but then it's like, actually you have to sign in. And I'm like,
It's like, why do you need my fingerprint then, bitch? Sometimes technology ain't better.
Yeah.
As evident by my number 1 inconvenience that makes me go, ugh. My number one minor inconvenience that makes me go, ugh, is QR menus. Fuck you. Give me a real fucking menu. I don't want to pull out my phone the second I sit down with somebody. Think first date, you're sitting down, you're both pulling your phone out right away to like check the menu. Like, fuck off. Just give me a menu, you lazy fucks. Print it, clean it. Use a little bit of money to print off some menus. Yeah, it's not great. Is it great for the environment? We're killing it a lot worse ways than menus. I'm gonna be honest.
So
I don't want to get on my phone right away. And it's harder to find the thing you're looking for. Let me flip.
Yeah.
Let me flip.
I would 100% agree. I'm like, if
Who wants this?
If I'm sitting down at a restaurant, well, and then there's some places now where you have to scan it, order it, all from a QR code. I'm like, no.
Pass.
No. I stopped going to that
these
place.
Things?
I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to do that. And since I do tip well and I pay I tip my servers appropriately, like
earn it.
It's like, okay, cool. Like it's nice to go and sit down and have someone wait on you for like, it's an experience that you don't get all the time. So sometimes it's nice to just
I can order fucking from DoorDash any night of the week, dickheads.
Yeah.
I'm at a place I'm out because I want to interact with people. Exactly. Tara, one of my favorite parts about being in Nashville, I was down there for 5 days. Tara, I think for the 5 days, my phone was out in my hand and I was looking at it for like a total of 2 hours for 5 days. I just didn't have it out at all because being around people is a million times better. I realize I'm only on my phone a bunch because I'm alone a lot.
Yeah.
When I'm around people, I'm not like Margarita Day. I was on my phone like not at all, except for when I was waiting for Liz to meet up. I was just making sure I caught it, but it was she just found us there when she got there.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to be on my phone. Stop making us be on our phones. Just because you're a technological weirdo and you don't know how to talk to people, don't make us all do it. You're ruining the world. Tara, they're ruining the world. I've been saying it for 3 years of this podcast.
Yeah.
Nerds be ruining the world.
Nerds are the downfall of
and we all know it's true.
The world.
And I said, I still believe we should be bullying them harder.
Yeah.
Instead, we started letting them get away with it. Now they're ruining the world. We need to go back to beating the shit out of these bitches.
Stuff them in their lockers.
Slapping them around and call them fucking dill rods.
Give them let them know what's up. Do all the things.
Like where they can say like, yeah, I got him. Like they can be like, we shouldn't be fucking them. Let's not lay these fellas. Please. Or do. Maybe they'll be nicer. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
One of the two. Lay them less when they're rich. Lay them more when they're poor.
Love that.
Hey, that's
good.
Right?
That is good.
That is good.
More when they're poor.
Lay them less when they're rich. Don't make them want to get rich. Lay them more with their poor.
Perfect.
Just be okay with being poor.
Yes.
Anyway, so yeah. Do you have any honorable mentions?
I do.
I had one. Go ahead.
When someone pees on the seat a little bit and they don't wipe it up, it's like, really? Ugh. And then
That's
it's like, I'll either go into.
Do women do it?
Yes. And it's like, why aren't you sitting down? And then you have to turn around to flush it. And if you notice that you dribbled a little when you pulled up your pants, wipe it off. That's gross.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Let's see.
I don't want to sit and piss.
When you're in a line and this, like the best thing in the world about COVID was 6 feet apart when you're in a line. Because if somebody is right up on my ass when I'm in line and like if I like try to create space and they move
and they close the gap again,
and I'm like,
what are you doing?
God.
I've turned around like stop.
Yeah,
I've said it now.
It's like
I'm not moving so you can get I don't need to be closer. I'm next.
It's like, give me at least an arm's length away. I don't want to like have you breathing down my back.
Get the fuck out of my face, bitch.
Like, it feels so uncomfortable. I'm like, get the hell away from me.
We got more. Dang, Tara is annoyed by a lot of mine. That one, Tara, that to me is not see, that one, things like that didn't make my list. Because that's just that's rude.
Yeah.
I actually don't think that fits the mold. Because these other things we're talking about are like things that exist and they're just annoying. That right there is someone being a douche in your face. and being inconsiderate. Where for mine, it fits that vein that someone's too close to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they can't do nothing about it. Because my honorable mention is when I go to the gym and someone gets on the machine next to me. And I don't mean when there's a bunch of machines. And again, I mean when it's full and they still are the one next to me. Like, how dare you?
Yeah.
Go do something else. I don't want someone so close to me. I'm better at it now, but like, I just like, it's like, why you buy me?
Right.
But they have to be because that's where the machine is. But when someone does, but say there's like a row of 10 and they still choose the one next to you, I'm like, but I do also get that now because at a public gym like that, they're also inconsistent, these machines.
Yes.
People know which ones they like. They know
Yes.
which ones are sucky
Yeah.
and which ones are good. They know which ones they know. So it makes me go, ugh, but it shouldn't. But yeah, someone coming up too close to you, that's different. That doesn't belong on your list. That's actually things people do that are fucking, I don't know, demonic.
Well, one other one that I had was when a cashier is talking too long to someone, and I'm like, "All right, get it moving. It's time for me to go now. You're done.
Yeah.
You're done. You've had your allotted time.
Yeah.
Just move."
Mm-hmm. Hit the road, Jack.
The road, Jack.
Hit the road, Jack.
Perfect.
Good list.
Great list.
There's only 3 and it still took a while.
I know. It's who we are as people.
So sports-wise this week, not a lot went on in sports. Well, actually, that's not true. The NBA playoffs are in full effect.
Yep.
The 4 teams that are left, I did not expect them to be the 4 teams that are left. In fact, I thought maybe it would be 4 other teams. Well, OKC was pretty predictable.
Well,
they were the best team all year.
Yeah.
But the other 3 teams, if I might not have chosen any of them.
no, I would not have chosen any of them.
You know, they were not the favorites.
Mm-mm.
We got OKC's the 1 seed.
In
The
Minnesota.
Timberwolves, I believe, were the 6 seed.
I was going to say they were 6th.
Yeah, and then you got the 3-4 seed.
Mm-hmm.
Knicks are 3. Pacers are 4. So
Do you have what you want the finals to be?
I guess I just because the Knicks fans are so funny, maybe Knicks and somebody. Knicks and
I think Knicks
maybe
and
Knicks and
Minnesota.
Wolves. Because I find the way I just find Shea to be unfun to watch.
Also, see who won that trade.
Oh yeah. Also, yeah, that'd be awesome.
I mean, that would be like ideal.
That actually would be awesome to see, like the cat trade. Who wins that trade?
Yeah, and Julius Randle,
Yeah.
and then
And I just don't like the Shea shit.
yeah,
The fouls calls that they give him are so bad.
it's
I can't stand it. I can't stand that style of basketball. It is so unfun to me. And Anthony Edwards is out there just like jamming on people's heads. That's way cooler.
way cooler.
So
that's
yeah, I
what
guess I'm
I
going
hope
Knicks.
for.
Knicks Timberwolves is what I'm rooting for.
Yep, me too.
But yeah, so the WNBA. But so that was our. Let's go to WNBA now, quick.
That's one more thing for the
What?
NBA.
We
The
have
the Mavs. They ended up getting the first overall pick
I know.
in the lottery, which is crazy. It's like, how lucky is that guy?
I mean, he's
So-
still a dipshit.
Oh yeah, for sure. But still, it's like, okay. And I know that like Cooper Flag isn't a guarantee, but still, it's like, really?
He ain't no Luca.
No.
He ain't no Luca. We'll see what happens with Cooper Flag. The thing is, I think we talked about Cooper Flag where I'm like not that impressed when I say that, but then I realize he's like 18 years old.
Yeah.
He's a little baby boy.
Yeah, didn't he go in early?
He was young
Yeah.
in college.
Mhm. So, but when that happened, I'm like, and they only had a 1.6% chance of getting it, something crazy like that, which is just wild.
But yeah, so the WNBA started.
Yes.
Technically, Saturday was not open. Night before, they did have there was a game where Kelsey Plum went off for like 37 points. She's a strange cat. She's a funny gal.
Yeah.
She's a character. But the big game was Chicago Sky versus the Fever of Indiana. Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark. And it kind of was exactly what I thought it was going to be. The Fever looked like they're a legit team. I will say
They
that
have
look
some
like they're
shooters, man.
You know, as bad as these teams, as bad as it looks sometimes, the Fever at points can look really good.
Yep.
Mitchell's really a star.
Yep.
Caitlin, you're just gonna be good with Caitlin
Mm-hmm.
because she's just a baller. But
Boston.
she started off with a triple double, 20, 10, and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Angel's back to her old trick, 17 rebounds. But just like other than that, is hard to watch sometimes.
When she just kept taking these like threes, and her like she made I think one,
Yep.
but the rest of them just looked like shit.
She shouldn't be shooting them. She's like Giannis. There's no reason to shoot them.
Yeah.
You making one doesn't mean you should keep shooting them. I promise you that. That's not your game. Get your rebounds. Be happy with not being a 3-point shooter. Be happy with not being a point scorer, honestly. Like, just keep getting your rebounds.
She was running the point at times, which I was like,
it looks so terrible. She's such a bad dribbler.
I know. It didn't make any sense to me.
I don't understand why they're trying to do that.
If she could make her bunnies, that's so many missed bunnies. But she had some moves at the beginning of it, but then was just terrible.
She's just too inconsistent. She's also young, but
she is young.
She's just really inconsistent. And I just think there's putting too much pressure on her. What I want to talk about is the Fever looked really good. Caitlin looked really good. Clearly, she has a good rapport with her teammates now. She'd had even more assists. She only had 3 turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
Like she had 10 assists to 3 turnovers. I think
10 rebounds and then 20 points?
20 points, 20, 10, 10, 3. Mm-hmm. Only 3 turnovers, which is way better than what she was doing last year. Her teammates were just a little more ready for her passes this year. There was a couple.
There was
a couple where they biffed the layup.
Yes.
They still biffing her layups, even though she's getting them wide open looks.
Like really good looks.
They're just not, the coordination isn't quite the same as when you're watching the NBA when they catch them.
Sure.
Like she is getting the ball to them a little bit late sometimes, I would say. But they're just unable to adjust, where I feel like when a guy like Brooke Lopez gets the ball late in a pass, he's just so big and that it's easy for him just to jump up and dunk it. Where when you don't jump as high, you're a little under the basket. Sometimes that's a bad angle.
Yeah, for sure.
So she needs to think about getting him the ball a little bit earlier. But as a whole, she's getting them the ball and they'll adjust and they just look like a good team. And then, but the takeaway was the shenanigans started already. Did you see what's been going on?
Yeah,
people are out here trying to make it about race again, just instead of being like, hey, this was a good basketball game. The
Fever crushed.
Angel kind of looks like Angel looked like last year. Mm-hmm. And the Fever definitely took a jump forward. Yeah. I just think that they're at a different level right now. But instead people started making about race and this big lie came out. As far as people can tell, it didn't happen. Where they started saying the people in the stadium, which is such bullshit to put that on these young, because it's mostly young girls and shit.
Yeah.
Put that are chanting racist things towards Angel Reese and basically saying they're claiming she was basically being called a monkey.
What?
Which is fucking
I didn't see
nuts.
that part.
And they said they were making monkey noise at her. And as far as anyone can tell, they can't find it anywhere.
Right.
They went back. But the WNBA put out this big statement, and so did the Fever, that we don't tolerate hate and things like that. But they don't. But no one. But feeding into it instead of just being hey, let's say nothing until we figure out if something happened.
Yeah.
But instead they feed into that, so then people are arguing about it because some idiot on TikTok said it.
Yeah.
So it sounds like it didn't happen at all.
That's ridiculous.
But some fucking aggregator, some troll said it, so people fucking lean into it.
Well, that's what keeps happening. It's this is so stupid. And then it gets people who don't even care about the sport to come out and
that's
have
the thing.
opinions.
The people that are the loudest about it are
and
non-sports people that don't even understand sports.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark threw her to the ground on that foul. She didn't.
No, she fouled her, and
she fouled her, and she kind of flopped a little. I'm gonna be honest. She kind of flung herself to the ground and stood up it was the hardest foul she'd ever taken in her life.
And then at the
was it a hard foul? Yeah, sometimes, but it wasn't anything crazy.
Well, that's the thing, and she addressed it being it was officiated correctly, and let's move on. Angel.
Yeah, Angel. Yeah, but she stood up in the moment because they're getting heated, and it's part of what they're doing.
And they were losing by a lot.
A million. Yeah, you get frustrated.
Yeah.
But again, people started making it about something it's not, and it just needs to stop because it's bad for all of it. It doesn't make any sense.
And that's what sucks about it too with Angel. It's she is, by anybody who's actually watching the games and understand basketball, she is so Caitlin Clark is so much better than her. So it sucks that it keeps being this like who's better thing. It's
Like
like
the verses each.
yeah,
They're just totally
the
different
verses.
things.
They're so different. Like Caitlin Clark, she is already the third all-time triple double. She has the third time. Oh my God, Tara.
Get it together, Tara. I said we were going to cut sports out. This is an analysis you're going to do. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. You got it.
She's third all-time in triple doubles in the WNBA right now. And it is literally the first game of this season.
Yeah.
And it's only 3. So she's going to crush that record when it comes down to it.
And I think Angel Reese has had a bunch of rebound records.
Yeah.
I think hers. That actually is the thing we talked about last year. Like, how are these numbers not higher for these women that have played in the league for a decade and a half? What were the fuck were they doing?
Exactly. So
what was happening?
I know. Like,
it's so weird.
Just, like, not playing. I just don't
like
get
people
it.
that are good.
Yeah. The person who she shares third overall with is Candace Parker, who is like looked at as one of like the best to do it. So it's just
and she was.
Yeah. So it's just kind of like
she's basically got the handles of I don't know Kevin Durant.
Yeah, maybe better.
Maybe better. But yeah, so that's what's going on right now, and it's listen. If someone was doing that and that was going on, it would be a problem.
Yes.
But don't just fucking say it. Because again, you're like, if someone's being racist, call them on it. Fucking A right. But this is like a bunch of like little girls and kids at women's basketball. Obviously, there's adults there too. But like, it's like a bunch of families. Like, there's a different crowd than at an NBA game. And it's like, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing?
Yeah, that's right.
Why are you trying to put that on these people?
Because like, that's so the weird. Thing. It's like, you're right. It is such a different crowd that's there. It's a lot of like, families and young girls and
men and stuff now too that have like gotten like there is that going on there. I will say there is like this weird toxic masculinity. It's like they're almost like we're here. We know hoops better than you women.
God,
like, well, I think it's so weird though, man. It's so weird. I don't understand it. Hopefully, we don't talk about it a bunch here. But it was the first game and they started doing it right away. It's like what are we doing? This is you're trying to grow. Obviously, sadly, it's going to keep getting more eyes on the sport because people are going to tune in again because they want to see what stupid shit, what happens.
Yeah.
But it's negative. Like, you don't want that negative look on it. Like, be fucking positive about it.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing? And then, because what happens is like, oh, Caitlin Clark needs to tell the people to shut these people down and condemn it. And she's like, I'm like, condemn what? People weren't saying these things. What's she supposed to do?
It's so stupid.
You know what I mean? It's like Caitlin Clark has never said like, hey, it's cool to be racist towards this person. In fact, I'm sure she's actually said the opposite.
Exactly.
But she's not like every day, like ringing the bell, like leave her alone. Why? First of all, she's like, doesn't probably like her because Angel Reese just talks shit about her all the time.
Yeah.
So she's like, cool. I'm just going to not talk about her. I'm going to, if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. It's kind of where I feel like she's at right now.
Because they don't I'm not gonna say shit.
Huh?
They don't like each other.
Again, here's the thing. It's so funny because I don't like Caitlin Clark. I actually find her to be fucking annoying. I used to say that when she was in college, I talked shit about her because I find her to be annoying. Like, I think she's cocky in an annoying way. But I have to take her side because it's like, well, she's just kind of being like a person, a young girl. I don't know, man. It's weird. Hopefully this is the last we talk about it for a while.
Doubt it.
I know. Well, they don't play each other for a little bit. That's right. We were going to get tickets, but it was too expensive. Any other sports stuff for you?
The only thing from the NFL that I thought about was the Cowboys getting George Pickens and what's that going to do?
Who cares? Moving on. I really don't care about the Cowboys. They're joke. We got 2 lists to do, and it's for 48 minutes in. We got 4. We're 48 minutes in. We got 2 lists to do, and we don't. Tara, I'm not giving the Cowboys a fucking second of our time. How about that?
I'm just gonna say this. I don't know who's making the schedule, but they have 6 primetime games. I'm like, why? They suck.
They're still one of the more popular teams.
Ooh. All right,
they're gonna be terrible.
Next? Yeah, they are.
When do you want to start with Maine? Let's start with Maine.
Okay.
All right, so it's time, everybody, for our state series where every week we do one state from the 50 U.S. states, and we tell you a little bit about our top 5 things from those states, and we're going to do 1 week of U.S. territories. So this week we are on Maine. We're all the way up to Maine, Tara.
I know.
Maine. Who knew I was going to love doing Maine?
I know.
Maine was easy. Also, Maine didn't have a lot, so it's a little easier when there's not a lot. But I think our Maines are going to be really different.
Our mains are going to be different.
So these are our top 5 things related to the state of Maine. We're going to start with you, Tara, because I would like to end with my number 1.
Okay. We all know what it is.
We don't. They don't. We do. They don't.
My number 5 thing from Maine.
My number 5 thing related to the state of Maine.
My number 5 thing related to
we're only all the way to Maine.
My number 5 thing related to the state of Maine is the movie Casper.
Ooh.
Love that movie. It takes place in Friendship, Maine, in a haunted mansion, and Devin Sawa is in it at the end, and Christina Ricci, and growing up, those were my 2 people. I loved them.
Oh, wow. Those were your 2 people?
Yeah, because...
Did you say you stand them?
I stand them, yes.
Mm-hmm. Did they ever date?
No, but I
in real life?
wanted them to because they were in 2 movies where they kissed. So
what was the other? Oh, did they kiss in Now and Then?
Yeah. Smooch.
Nice.
Is the voice of Casper is not Devin Sawa, but that's who.
Who does the voice?
I don't know. Someone else.
Why
that's not as
cutting
hot.
Out so much right
that's
now.
That's not as hot as Devin.
You're cutting out. Your mic is making you cut out, so you're a little hot on it. So let me just put it away from your mouth a little bit.
Okay.
Casper was an honorable mention for me. I do like Casper.
It's good.
I do like that movie. It's a fun movie, but not good enough to make my list.
All right. What's your number 5?
What am I knocking off my list of 5 here? My number 5 thing related to the state of Maine is going to be donut holes.
Ooh.
What? Did you see that?
No.
Apparently, donut holes were invented in Maine. I love a donut hole. They're delicious. I haven't had them in years, but I used to I love a donut hole. Popping them in, boom, boom, boom. Tara, do you like donut holes?
Yeah, I wish it was on my list. I love donut holes.
Oh, you didn't see donut holes?
No, that's all I like. I think I like donut holes because I feel less guilty eating them, even though I'll eat more donut holes.
Even though you eat a whole box of them?
Than a full donut. So
what do they call munchkins I don't like, here's the thing, Tara, I don't love mainstream donut holes.
Yeah.
But when we used to get donut holes from Donut Delight, how good were those?
Homemade.
When a mom and pop grocery store does donut holes, they're so much better than just the mass produced ones. That's donuts in general, though.
Yeah, dough balls, baby, love them. Do you have a favorite flavor of donut hole?
I like if they're sprinkled.
Mm-hmm.
Like a glazed sprinkled one.
There's a good glazed sprinkled chocolate one from Walmart. I know we were just talking about mass produced, but they're good.
I'll check them out.
Yeah. My number 5 thing related to the state.
4.
My number 4. My number 4 thing related to the state of Maine is paper plates.
Tara, my number 4 thing is paper plates.
Oh my god, I love it.
My number 4 thing is paper plates. Tell me why yours is paper plates.
Mine is paper plates because I don't know if you guys know this. I don't like to do chores.
I think ours is going to be for different reasons.
I'm a lazy gal, and I love when I'm done using a paper plate, I can put my thing on a paper plate and just toss-a-roo it when I'm done. I don't have to wash it.
Toss-a-roo it?
Or put it in the dishwasher. I like that when they have different designs, and it kind of creates a new vibe.
So you're just using paper plates at home willy-nilly is what I'm hearing.
I don't because it's not good for the environment. But if there's let's say I get them for a specific reason and I have leftover ones, I will use all of those before I go back to my regular plates.
So here's why I don't use paper plates at home really at all unless I'm having guests over for on the rooftop. So that's why the reason I like a paper plate is how else are you going to eat at a barbecue, baby? For an outdoor event, the paper plate is king.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's eating potato salad. Everyone's eating burgers, hot dogs out at a park. Yeah, and everyone over for the barbecue. You're at the beach, baby. You need a paper plate.
Mm-hmm.
You need a paper plate. It's for party. If there's paper plates, you're at a party, baby.
Yeah.
If there's paper plates, it means you're at a party. I don't know if you can have parties without paper plates. People that use real dishes for a real party, crazy.
Dinner
if you got like a
parties?
handful of people at your house, you can use your plates.
Yeah.
But if you're going to be outside at all,
You're going to be barbecuing.
or even not even outside, Thanksgiving or like
Mhm.
appetizers, or like with the big group of big family over, got to have the paper plate.
I think that's how you know that we've come from large families, because we've never had like, whenever it's like a Thanksgiving or something, it's not like a plated fancy. We got paper plates,
That's whack.
paper plastic cups.
Yeah. Though
Too
I
many
would,
of us.
yeah, I prefer though, like at stuff like that. I do like when the real silverware is out though. I don't love plastic forks and stuff. Obviously, out at a park, you gotta. But if we're at home, I will try to use like forks from the house.
I bought these at Dollar Tree because they're plastic utensils that have glitter.
Oh wow!
I love them.
Let's hang out. Hang out and use those.
Yeah.
So that was my number 4 as well, Tara.
Perfect.
So you get to go again.
My number 3 thing related to the state of Maine is blueberries.
Blueberries.
Blueberries. They have like all the blueberries, and they're known for their blueberries. And
They got a lot of things that they deal in a lot.
Yeah.
Blueberries
And
being one of them.
I love blueberries. It's my favorite fruit, maybe. Definitely my favorite blueberry.
Here's what I'm gonna
It's
say.
so versatile.
I've been back in that blueberry life. I kind of abandoned it with Miranda. Miranda was allergic to blueberries. They weren't like, I don't think they were going to kill her or nothing.
Yeah.
But like, we didn't keep them around. But I really been getting back in that. I love blueberry things.
My favorite donut, blueberry crumble, a blueberry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, you're right. Here's the thing. I don't actually like blueberries.
Oh,
I don't
really?
I don't eat blueberries. But it's the one fruit you can fruit my dessert with a blueberry, baby.
Yeah.
Put a blueberry in my pie. Put a blueberry on my donut. Put a blueberry in my muffin. Put a blueberry in my butt. I love it.
Yeah.
Blueberry jam.
Blueberry jam, blueberry
Pancakes.
blueberry pancakes, blueberry waffles, blueberries and everything. I like
Blueberries.
blueberries in my smoothie. I mean, I love blueberries.
Buy a Beauregard. Giant blueberry.
Exactly. I've got a blueberry for a daughter.
I got a blueberry for a daughter. Nailed it.
Love them.
Tara, it's a good one.
Thank you.
I did see that they were a big blueberry town.
Big blueberry.
So my number 3 thing related to the state of Maine is going to be the Stephen King universe. Stephen King from Maine. I'm not saying Stephen King himself, but more like the movies of Stephen King. A lot of them are based in the Maine area. I'm not going to name any of them on your list because I will avoid it.
Well, this Stephen King is on my list. The universe.
Just Stephen King?
The
Higher up?
Yeah.
Way higher up? All the way at the top? Or just the next one?
I can make him my next one.
You make.
I can make him my next one.
Well, I'm just saying, just so you can talk about it.
Yeah.
I'll stop talking about it, but
No,
I just
okay.
mean I like the ones. I like the Stephen King lore. I like his books. I like the movies. So I'm definitely into the Stephen Kingness of Maine.
Yeah, I agree. He's like a creepy dude, and it has like
Yeah, he's weird. Yeah, weird guy.
but like all of his stories are so good and interesting, and his movies are great, and even his movies that weren't set in Maine are some of the best. So
Sure.
he's just.
Do you have a favorite Maine set movie?
I said.
I said Pet Sematary.
Pet Cemetery. I thought you would say Shawshank.
No, Pet Sematary.
Yeah.
Pet Sematary.
Pet Cemetery is
Carrie's good. Cujo.
it.
The Mist.
Ugh, I hate that movie so much. I hate it.
But yeah, the Stephen King universe is.
I mean,
number
talk
3.
about like that movie. Ugh,
Which one?
The Mist.
Mm.
That ending is so terrible. I just hate it. It's a good movie up until then, and then I hate it.
Oh, till the end?
Yeah.
Well, it's just scary. It's weird. I mean, it's like that movie scares me more than most movies because it's like people are scarier than like fake monsters.
Mm-hmm.
People that are like, yeah, there's a demon coming to get us, and then they sacrifice you. Tara, So I'm up again?
Yeah.
So my number 2 thing related to the state of Maine, hard to believe that it's from Maine. They produce 90% of them in the US, and that's toothpicks, baby. The toothpick is my number 2 thing from the state of Maine. Tara, how did that happen? How did
I don't know.
toothpicks?
I
How do I
know.
not have one in my mouth? I'll be right back. Vamp.
When I saw toothpicks, I knew that it was going to be on Drew's list. I have it on my honorable mentions just for him because, as we all know, last week or one of the weeks, I was saying how gross I think toothpicks are. You put it in your mouth, you pick your teeth with it. It's wood, so then it gets super soggy and disgusting, and then it has like food chunks on it. It's not it.
What?
I was just talking about toothpicks.
There's no food chunks on my toothpick.
But there could be.
I don't. Tara, if I pick
with
my teeth with a toothpick, I don't keep it in my mouth.
Well, I would hope not, but it's gross. And
But
they're
I got a toothpick now, 'cause, baby. I'm going to get rich. I'm going to die trying, baby.
Just they're dangerous too.
They're dangerous?
Yeah, you could like choke on it, or because you always try to be fancy with it and flip it and shit. It's like gonna, like, oh my god.
Like that?
Yeah.
That's dangerous?
But like,
or is that fucking cool?
It's not.
What about this move, Tara? How about this?
What are you doing? I don't under. You're just.
I'm spinning it.
Oh.
And then
it was spinning too fast. I couldn't tell.
And then,
knew you were gonna get it up your nose.
Oh, fucked it up. So yeah, toothpicks, man.
Toothpicks.
I don't have to cover toothpick skin, but I will. Toothpicks, Tara. What do they do? Just about anything. We were talking about eat a barbecue earlier. Toothpicks for skewering shit at the barbecue.
Yeah.
Oh, let me try this little piece of meat. I got nothing. I don't know. Toothpicks are fucking rad.
Yeah.
They're a tool. They're a look. They're made of wood. They're from Maine.
I love it.
I mean, how is that thing? Why do you hate toothpicks so much?
I don't mind toothpicks in using them as like a tool. I do not like them used to like pick your teeth because that grosses me out.
Do I look cool right now?
No. And then when people
you want me to walk around with shit in my teeth all day?
No, you can like if you want to get dental floss, but if you want to pick out your tooth, fine, that works. But like just having it in your mouth and it gets all wet and it's, I don't know.
Oh,
and
I like the wet wood.
No.
It like reminds me of when I was a kid and I'd eat a popsicle and I keep that wooden. You like that? You like that wooden stick from a popsicle? Keep that in your mouth afterwards.
I mean, you just gnaw on it, like.
Ooh, I almost got myself there.
Yeah, be careful.
So anyway, toothpicks.
Yep.
All right, my number 2 thing related to the state of Maine. Tara, hold on. Let me see if I can try to guess what your number 1 is going to be.
I don't know if you.
Oh, I know you're like a little. You're like not a. I know who you are as a person, so I know what you're going to pick. Just because I know you're not really a. I wouldn't say you're much of a. You know what I'm going to say. You're not much of a. Julia. What's her name?
Childs.
Julia. You're not much of a Julia Child, so
Yeah.
I think I know where we're going here.
Yeah. So my number 1 thing related to the state of Maine is a microwave.
A microwave. Microwave. Or how is it? How do they say it?
Microwave. I don't know.
But the way the English people say it is funny.
It is a microwave. It is. Yep. I use my microwave more than any appliance in my house.
I don't use mine that much.
I heat stuff up. Well, that's what it's used for. There's really nothing else you can do.
Oh yeah, what else would you do with it? I heat stuff up.
I heat stuff up. That's what I do. That's what I do. I don't know.
What do you think you put in the heat in the microwave the most?
S'mores.
Is that true? How often you make s'mores?
No, I used to make s'mores a lot in the microwave, but I don't know. I'd probably burritos, maybe like a.
You make a lot of burritos?
Frozen burritos.
Who are you? I don't know. What do you heat up in the microwave?
I do make burritos, but I reheat.
Well, how often?
Not that much anymore, but I used to do a lot of burrito.
So what's the most recent thing you've made in the fucking microwave?
Egg bites.
Thank you.
You said
Cheapers,
you
creepers.
you didn't say most recent. You said the most of.
But still, you ain't eating burritos that much.
Dude, I used to make burritos all the time. You know what I used to make a lot?
What?
What are those things called? Toaster strudels.
You're a disgusting little pig. Like, microwave food sucks.
Well, you know when there's like
Most
you
all
can
you do is
microwave.
like kind of like melt something at this point.
You know
like,
when it's like you
or
can
reheat.
you can
something I
make it
cooked.
in a microwave or
The oven?
or an air fryer. I always choose microwave.
It's the worst version of
It
it
takes
usually.
2 seconds though, and it's like
But it
ooh,
tastes bad.
I'm a lady on a mission. I gotta.
You're
I
not
gotta
a lady. You're a little
I am.
piggy. You're a little microwave piggy girl. Terry, you should start cooking for yourself more.
I
You'd
do.
be happier.
I
You'd be a
cook,
lot happier.
but now I cook for myself, and then when I have to reheat it, so I have.
Terry, how are you
to
supposed to get a man if you're just microwaving
Oh my
egg
God,
bites
Drew!
for
I
him?
told you I don't need a man right now.
You don't need a man right now.
I don't need a man right now.
Am I up?
You're up. What's it
Speaking
gonna
of not
be?
needing men. Speaking of not needing a man right now. This person doesn't need a man, but they do. My number one thing related to the state of Maine is the love of my life, Anna Kendrick. Born in Maine. Anna Kendrick, this is how much I love you. I feel like I shouldn't tell her I love her.
No.
What should I say? Help me out here, Tara. I'm trying to
Saying you love her might creep her out too much.
Right, I don't love you. I don't love you. In fact,
Maybe
you're mediocre.
No,
How about that?
that's not.
No. It's called negging. It's okay.
No, negging's not good. You could say I want.
It's not good, but it works sometimes.
You could say I want to grow to love you.
Listen, Anna Kendrick. This is my plea. Anna Kendrick. This is my third week in a row. My plea. I don't want to plea. I don't want to sound like a little. What's Tara? Help me out here. Help me find this. Help me out here. Help me get this. Help me get this. Help me
You
get her.
definitely don't want to like beg because that just makes
I don't
you
wanna
look
beg.
like a soy boy.
Oh, here we go. Well, I'm a little soy. I cried last night watching The Last of Us quite a bit. Okay, listen. So my number one, Anna Kendrick. This is how much I find you
Interesting.
in alluring.
Sure.
Anna Kendrick, you're very alluring to me. You're so alluring that we're doing our things ranked top 5 things state of Maine. You're number 1 on my list because you're Anna Kendrick.
You beat out toothpicks. That's big.
By the way, yeah, you beat out Tara. That's great. Anna Kendrick, I like you so much. I don't want to say like. Anna Kendrick, I find you so
Alluring.
alluring. We're going with alluring. I find you so alluring that you outranked toothpicks for my favorite things from the state of Maine. And I love a toothpick. Okay? I love a toothpick. And you outrank that because, listen, I think you're special. I think you're a special gal. And I need my friends of the internet to get this to her. She needs to know that this lowly little podcaster finds her alluring. It's not the word I want. This is not the word I'm looking for.
Finds her.
Listen, Anna. By the way, Terry, I did it a little bit, but you'll throw it. It's Kendrick, no S at the end. Just a heads up.
Kendrick.
Anna Kendrick. We'll throw S at the end. It's Anna Kendrick. Anna, I want to get your name right. Anna Kendrick. Listen to me.
Maybe introduce yourself to her.
Oh yeah. Hey, Anna Kendrick. I'm Drew. I'm a podcaster. And I'm not actually a candlestick maker, but I will learn how to make candlesticks for you. But here's how much I find you. I can't think of another word other than. Should I hold on, Tara? I'm gonna look for a
thesaurus. Look at a thesaurus.
Anna. I'm so into you. I'm gonna look up words to impress you with. Alluring. I need to do synonyms. Alluring synonyms. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
We got attract, enticing. That's what I like. I like that. She's enticing. Captivated. Another good word. Bewitched, enchanted. Which one do you like best? Enchanted? Listen, Anna Kendrick. I'm Drew. I'm enchanted with you. So much so that I ranked you ahead of toothpicks on my top 5 favorite things from the state of Maine. That is because you're so captivating. You are Anna Kendrick. And I'm just looking to meet you someday because because I think that we would connect in a way that is enticing. You beguile me. So just a heads up. Internet, get this to her. Help her find me. Help her find me. We could be special together.
Oh, what's her sign? Do you know?
I think she's a Leo.
Oh.
No, she's not. Because her birthday is she is a Leo. I was right. August 9th.
Okay.
I was right.
I just got this new app on my phone.
She's a Leo, Tara, just like me.
All right, let's see.
Listen, Anna, we're both just a couple of Leos. I've dated a Leo before. It ain't bad. We don't even have to date. We could just be friends. I'd be your friend.
I'd be your friend.
Like, I'd hang out with you a lot and, like, be your friend and hope that it went further. You know, let you, like, I don't know, vent to me about other boys. Hopes that someday I am that other boy.
All right, this is what your compatibility looks like. Love.
Okay.
You're 65% compatible for love. Sex.
Oh, wow. Wait, what did you say?
Sex.
Yeah.
71%.
I thought you were going to say 17. I'll take 71.
Communication. 76.
Okay, this is all pretty good.
Intellect. 65. Trust.
I am smart.
Trust. 52.
Yeah, I don't trust a Leo with an ounce of my soul.
Patience. 48. Makes sense.
That's about right. So far, nailing it.
Family. 88.
Oh, yeah, we're family friends.
Children. 89.
In what way?
That's just how you are compatibly.
Like,
Maybe
how we feel about them?
Sure. Business. 75.
I'll give her the business.
God.
I'm not going to put that part in. Anyway, I think that's a pretty good main list, if you ask me. We're an hour and 11 and we got to do another list, Terry.
Okay.
Oh, wait, honorable mentions. I'll go first. I'll go first and I'll go fast.
Okay.
I said lobster, obviously. Maine lobster, yum.
Yep.
Patrick Dempsey.
Ooh.
Snowmobiles. Snowmobiles almost made my list. Like, how cool is a snowmobile? I've only been on one once.
I've been on them never.
I'm more of a jet ski guy myself, but it's just the jet ski of land.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Andrews.
Yep.
Always banging. Def Leppard, it claimed. And LL Bean.
I had Simon Birch.
Oh, shit. That takes place there?
Yeah. Wet Hot American Summer.
I didn't know that.
Andre.
3000?
No. Andre the
Tara,
Seal.
I think it's been about a little over a year. Top 3 Andres. Let's see if they still hold true to you. Andre 3000.
Yep.
Andre the Seal.
Yep.
Or Andre the Giant.
Wait, I have to say what? Who's number 1?
You rank them.
Oh, Andre the Giant.
Let's see if it matches what you said last year.
I don't remember.
I don't know. Let's see how you feel.
I-
If it's without knowing, let's see if your mind changed.
Andre the Giant, Andre the Seal, and Andre 3000.
Who was one? Who was you just said? What was the order?
Andre the Giant is 3rd, Andre the Seal is 2nd, and Andre 3000 is 1st.
And Andre Agassi, just to throw in there.
Yeah.
Where's he go?
4th.
Is that the Mount Rushmore of Andres?
Yeah.
I can't even think of another Andre.
Andre
Rison. Football player.
Yep.
Dated Lisa Left Eye Lopez. She burned his house down.
Yep.
Remember?
I do.
You remember that?
I do.
Crazy.
Shawshank Redemption.
You said it already.
I know, but I didn't. Diving suits. You know how much I want to be.
You ever seen the movie with Honor or
Yeah.
Men of Honor? Men of Honor, I
No.
think it's called. Where Cuba Gooding Jr. Is a he's like joins the Navy and he's the first black diver and it's racist. It's pretty wild. It's kind of a good movie.
Mom and I
kind of a good
watched
movie.
Boys in the Hood in Florida. That movie made me sad, but it's good.
I just watched Do the Right Thing for the first time last week. The Spike Lee. It's
Joint?
fun. It's a good movie. It feels like you're watching a play. If the way everyone acts in it feels like a play
Never
that takes
seen it.
place on like. It just feels like because it's like one little short block and it just feels like a little play. It's kind of a fun movie.
You know what else I watched?
What?
3 episodes of The Rehearsal.
The third you got to the third episode. Tara, have you ever seen
Oh my
anything
god!
more fucking insane in your life?
When all of
When
a
he
sudden
comes
he
walking
opens
in
up
the
that
door.
big giant door.
And he just comes walking in with his little baby hair.
Yeah.
The baby hair was actually, and then obviously you get to the most ridiculous part, which is the breastfeeding.
Oh my
part.
God.
But I'd already lost it before we got
I
to that.
know.
Because him as a little baby is like the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Because you're like, what's going on? And then you see all like the little kids like wallpaper. So you're like, how young is this cat going to be?
Oh, Tara, it's out of control.
And then the giant mom.
Oh my God.
And then when he gets older,
he gets a little older and he's got the sister with like the weird fucked up face that he's feeding pebbles to. Yeah. It's the funniest thing ever.
It's so funny.
Tara, we got to see Friendship.
Yes.
I want to see it tomorrow.
In theaters right now?
It's in theaters, but only like limited.
Aww.
I could have seen it already, but you, I don't believe, could have.
No, because I live in a small
Moving on.
town. Moving on.
We got one more list, guys. This is gonna be a little bit. We did that one fast, so.
All right, you're gonna
Listen, Anna Kendrick, I ain't always that fast. I promise. So this next list is fun. This next list is our top 5 things that we miss and we want them back. This was hard.
It was hard.
I just kind of just picked 5 and then called it there because I feel like I could have done a million things, like TV shows and foods and people that died. Even I thought about animals that are extinct.
I didn't think about those things.
But I didn't choose all of the things. I chose 3 very specific things. 5 very specific things. I'll go first this time.
Okay.
So my number 5 thing that I miss and I want back, and it just is never going to happen. It's I don't know how many years ago it was. 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago. Pop-Tart had peanut butter Pop-Tarts. It was almost like a peanut butter sugar cookie. No one's ever talks about them. But they were fucking brilliant. They tasted so good. There was a chocolate one with peanut butter and fill. It was called Gone Nutty. Pop-Tarts Gone Nutty. And they don't exist anymore. And then they're never like, people are like, oh, the Pop-Tarts bring back a favorite, but they never do the peanut butter one. It should just be a staple. Yeah. How's it not just a staple? Do you remember them, Tara?
Yeah.
You'd heat it up as like you're eating a peanut butter cookie. It was so fucking good.
So good.
Why am I frozen? Am I frozen on your end?
You're moving slow. Oh, you're back. Nope. Now you're.
I'm still moving slow.
Yeah.
Anyway, hopefully it catches up. Go ahead. So anyway, yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah.
You miss them too?
I loved them. They were so good because they had like the little sugar on it.
Yeah.
Like a peanut butter cookie would have that you sprinkle on it.
Yeah. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Bring them back.
Bring them back. Pop-Tarts.
Now I want to make peanut butter cookies. I feel like I'm going to maybe make some peanut butter cookies.
My number 5, this might blow your gourd, Drew.
My gourd is ready to be blown.
My number 5 thing that doesn't exist anymore, but I wish it did, is Donut Delight.
Oh.
Donut shop.
Dang, T.
Yeah, when you said that, I was like, shut up. In Madison, it was the donut shop that we grew up on. We would go. It was so awesome. It was like an old school donut shop where you could sit at the counter, get a couple donuts.
Yeah, it's like what Dunkin' Donuts pretends it is now.
Chocolate milk, and then you eat 2 donuts when you probably shouldn't have had 2 donuts.
I imagine like OG Dunkin' Donuts was similar.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when it was in a chain across the fucking world. Like if you went like in the Boston area and went to it, OG Dunkin' Donuts was probably like that. Yeah, Donut Delights. Man,
it was so good. I always got the because I love sprinkles. I would always get the sprinkle donuts, cake sprinkle donuts, and they were just so freaking good.
I get a Long John. I was big into.
They also had like
chocolate covered Long John. What?
They also had those like peanut ones, which were really good, like the dough balls.
Yep. Yep.
And they had great dough balls.
Donut holes?
Yeah, but we call them dough balls.
I called them donut holes when I was a kid.
I'm pretty sure we called them dough balls.
No, we didn't.
Because
where did we come up with donut holes from then? Because Dunkin' Donuts calls them munchkins.
No, but that's what everyone calls them, donut holes.
Because that's what they are, and that's what they call them.
They're dough balls.
They're not dough balls. They're donut holes.
I'm asking Dad.
Don't matter. We're potting. We don't got time for that. He may not, he's got his phone next to him. What are you talking about? I don't know what to go with next, Tara. I'm going to say my number 4 thing that I miss and it needs to come back. And we just talked about friendship. My number 4 thing that I miss and needs to come back is just straight up theater comedies. Theaters don't have comedies anymore. That's why I'm excited about Friendship, and I want to see Friendship because now comedies basically go straight to like Netflix, and they suck.
Yeah.
And now not only people like, oh, they can't make a comedy. I'm like, no, you can make comedies. Fucking make them. Just make them. Make them. Comedies used to be the go-to. There'd be fucking 5-6 comedies a year. I was like, I love that comedy. Like, you had the greats. You had your Sandlers. You had your your Sandlers, you had your Jim Carreys, you had your Mike Myers. They all would put out a comedy every year. Your Will Ferrell. They would all put out a comedy every year. Now no one puts out a goddamn comedy movie anymore. If they go straight to Netflix, and it usually sucks.
Yeah.
I want a real comedy that's a hard R, baby.
Yes.
Give me a hard R comedy. Maybe that's it. I need a hard R or a hard PG-13 even.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's such a good one because you're right. It's just they don't make
Bring me
them like
comedies
they used
back.
to.
I miss seeing them in the theater, like with a group of people.
I feel like they're just kind of like poorly done, or I don't know. They're just
They're mostly like rom-coms basically now.
Exactly.
Everything's like got a little bit of rom-com to it.
And nobody needs rom-coms because guess what? Not everybody needs a man right now. Okay.
No, just Anna Kendrick needs one.
Yes.
Anna Kendrick, I'm a walking rom-com if you need one. Are you jealous, Tara?
I am.
Did I have a connection? You could be reaching out to Zac Efron every week
I can't right now.
because you don't need a man. I
don't
forgot.
need a man right now. Okay.
How devastated might it be if those two start dating? Real devastated.
I mean, they know each other. They probably have each other's
That's what I'm saying,
numbers.
Tara. I think you should be rooting for me and Anna to
I
get together
am.
because then you become Zach's side piece.
I've always rooted for you and Anna. So
Do you want to be her? Would you want to be his like full-time gal or just his side piece? His like Chicago girl when he comes to town, he meets up.
no,
I guess you don't live in Chicago.
no, his full-time gal.
Okay,
and
I
then
just
he
wanna
doesn't
check.
have a side piece.
Okay, fair enough. What's your number 4?
My number 4 is kudos. My number 4 thing
Fuck
that's
yes.
odd that I wish was still around. Kudos.
Absolutely,
Oh.
Tara. People don't know what kudos. Like they do, like granola, like the granola bar. They do a version of it, but it's not the same.
It's not the same. The
They
kudos
don't taste
were
even
so
close
good.
to as good.
There's a little granola bar that the best ones were the chocolate covered ones. They were so good.
Well, that's the only. When I think of a kudo, I think of the chocolate covered one.
I would
Really.
like crush a kudo.
Do you like the one with the peanut butter in it more, or the ones that were just straight up chocolate? The chocolate tasted different.
Oh, I don't.
It was
They
like-
were they were all so good, but then they started making the ones that were like drizzled but had like mini M&Ms. Those rock too. All the kudos.
I didn't like those as much as you.
No, but like they were still good. But I mean, we were a kudos family for sure. We had so many
Yeah.
kudos.
Kudos. I'm seeing if they still exist. They don't.
They don't. Otherwise, they'd be in my mouth.
Why am I fucking? Come on. Why is my camera doing this, Terry?
I don't know. It's like
Hopefully it's not bad on my back end. Anyway, yeah, I'm with you on the kudos. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I'm struggling with these last 3 because they're all so good. Okay, my number 3 thing that I miss and needs to come back, and it's OG Pepsi Max with the ginseng.
With the ginseng.
16-ounce can, double the caffeine, and ginseng in it. It tasted better. It tasted better than what they got now. Why'd you take my ginseng away? Apparently in other countries, they still got the ginseng in it, Tara.
The ginseng.
They got that Panex ginseng in it. I don't have it.
That's what made it. Max.
Bring me back the Pepsi Max I know and love.
That's what made it.
I'll
the
go
Max.
right back. Goodbye, Dr. Pepper Zero. I'll go right back to Pepsi Max if they put the Panex ginseng back in it.
Mm-hmm.
It tasted better, and it made my made my wiener twitch a little bit more. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
It's good for your libido, the ginseng.
Yeah, it helps you with that. You don't need those blue pills. You just need a Pepsi Max and like
You just
you're
need a
ready
Max,
to go.
baby. I'm a Max.
Take it to the max.
I like to drink a Pepsi Max and go to TJ Maxx, baby.
You still hit up the Max?
Not really. I never can find anything. They don't have the stuff I used to like. Like they don't have like the one by me, even though brand new and nice, doesn't have like. I will go there for like kitchen stuff. It has good stuff for like stuff like that. But they used to have like
Clothes.
good socks and underwear, and they don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Max.
Okay, what's your number 3, Druzy?
That was mine.
What?
I just said Pepsi Max.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
The fuck's wrong with you?
I don't know.
I got 3 emails to read. Let's get going.
Wait, okay.
Get on that mic.
I know. I'm just trying to figure
Not
out.
that much.
I'm just trying to figure out which. Okay. My number 3 thing that doesn't exist anymore, but I wish it did, is this one might not be good.
I think there's one that we could match.
I'm gonna say
Snake, but on the Nokia phone. I don't want a fancy snake.
It's funny, Tara. For a second I wanted just the old Nokia phone.
yeah.
Back.
Yes.
That's how a little bit of texting, a little bit of phone calling, a little bit of Snake. I don't need all this other bullshit.
Do you know how long that battery lasted on that Nokia? Like
Week.
days.
You know how much that phone could go through?
So much.
I had a phone. I had one once that flew out my car window multiple times. I threw it in a fire once. I bring it back.
Bring back the
I don't
Nokia.
need my phone to be fucking smart. Fucking nerds. Sorry. Go back to your Snake game.
But Snake on a Nokia, I don't know if there was anything that like got you'd be playing it, you'd be just chill, and then all of a sudden it'd be
Stress.
getting so big, and you're like, oh my god, and you'd run into yourself, and
It was
it was
awesome.
so fun. Like,
It was
but then
so
like
satisfying.
they brought it back, but on the newer phones,
Yeah, you can play it like on others.
and,
Like you can play it on your iPhone now, but it
and
sucks.
upgraded it, and it's like, no, we need the Nokia version on a Nokia phone.
Yeah,
Snake.
yeah. One time, my Nokia I had like the next gen after the original brick version, if you recall, and it had like a little antenna that came up.
Yeah, I
And it
remember
broke.
that.
But what I do, I rolled a little tinfoil up and put it in there. Worked perfect. That's the world we used to fucking live
Called
in.
ingenuity.
Now the world, if my phone fucking has a fucking slight crack in it, good luck. Good luck checking your bank statement.
Right?
It isn't better. It isn't. This isn't old. It just isn't better. I lived in both times. It was so much more. It was easy. Life was easy. Life was fun.
It was.
Now the phone does is tell us that fucking
We suck.
We're all
and we're
dead
ugly and we're
inside.
fat.
fucking fat uglies. We are.
Fat,
We're all a bunch of
ugly,
fat uglies.
poor.
But the new phones are going to help me find the love of my life, Anna Kendrick. I'm just saying.
All right. What's your
Am
number?
I up?
What's your number 2?
I'm going to wait till it's running. But I don't know why I'm having so much issue here. So much lag. Super weird. It's the phone I'm using, I think. It's fucking with like anyway, so my number 2 thing that I miss and I think they need to bring back, it's the real world.
Oh, Drew.
Where's the real world at?
That needs to
Bring me back the real world. OG real world. It was so fucking good. Bring it back. I need it. I want
my
the real
gosh.
world back.
just
Please.
old school.
Like no frills. Just like 7 damn strangers living in a house.
What
Make
is
them
it?
work at a job together.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yep.
And just live together and like fight and drink.
Yes.
It's better. It's better than any of this other shit. It's better than the Real Housewives. It's the real world, baby.
It's the real
Because
world.
it's 7 strangers. There's always someone left out. It's an odd
Yeah.
number. I love that about it. And they all got to goddamn live together. And they're in their 20s and they're hot. Or not hot, but they're gonna they're hot-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Give it back to me. If they put Tara, if they said they're putting out a Real World with a new cast tomorrow, people would be pumped.
They would be
And people
so
would watch it.
pumped. I can't.
People
I'm
would
trying to think of what it was. 7 strangers picked to live in a house, live
True
together,
story of 7 strangers picked to live in a house.
start getting real. The real
Something
world.
about getting real. And yeah, well, how does it go?
I know. I
Wow.
should know this. 7 strangers
Yeah, they-
picked to live in a house.
Don't matter.
Okay.
My number
Give me
two.
your number 2.
My number 2 thing that doesn't exist anymore, but it needs to because I miss it, is Mr. Freeze.
Ooh.
Freezes.
Yeah, I mean, other ice pops
They
are
don't even
fine,
hold a
but
candle.
the flavor profile of the Mr. Freeze is untouchable.
The way that the consistency of the freeze was better.
Mhm. The blue?
The blue,
Is the blue the greatest flavored fruit treat of all time?
probably.
You don't think it's the blue?
The blue, but the blue and the red.
The red was also good.
The blue and the red were the 2
Blue,
best.
red for me.
Purple, orange.
Orange, purple was last for me. Was there only 4 colors?
Yeah. They were so good though.
Purple was last for me.
I think orange was last for me.
Man. They just were better. They were better than any of those. They got harder almost too. Like they weren't as soft, so they got a little harder. They were good.
They were so good.
The only ones that ever came close is there was like these random cheap ones that were like in like a plastic, like red bag. It wasn't even. It was like a red mesh bag.
Yeah, I know exactly the ones you.
Those ones, because like Ice Pops, or what are some of the brands? Not as like some of the better known brands. Not that good flavor wise.
Flavor Ice, is that one?
Flavor Ice. Yeah, that one's wishes it was Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze. They were the ones. Big ass box of them too.
My number one thing that went away that needs to come back is just like boobs in movies more. Boobs used to be, there's just boobs in movies all the time. It was the best. The 90s, you'd be watching a comedy, here's some boobs. You'd be watching an action movie, here's some boobs. Now, if there's boobs, it's like tasteful, or like it's a sex scene. Like it's like, I just want to see some boobs. Comedies, that's the kind, I mean, it kind of matches my comedies. Like, bring the boobs back to movies, please. Where'd all the boobs go?
Well, I think what happened is boobs kind of started to like get not a bad rap, but people got way more into butts. So maybe that's why they stopped showing the boobs as much.
No, I think it's I don't think no one ever got sick of boobs. No one's ever like, get them boobs out of the movie that like boobs. I mean, there's some people that are sick of them. That's why they're gone. They're like, that's enough with the boobs. I mean, to be fair, it's probably actually be like, you don't need to see my boobs.
Yeah.
But I do.
It's like, get a girlfriend.
Tara, we already talked about this. We got to start banging these nerds. not when they're rich.
When they're
got to
poor.
bang them. What was the line?
It was shit.
Don't lay them while they're rich. Lay them while they're poor.
No,
Something
it's
like
more
that.
when they're poor.
Lay them more when they're poor.
Is it lay?
Right on the floor. Lay them down on the floor.
When they're poor.
Make them roar.
Make them roar.
Yeah. So yeah, bring boobs back to movies, baby. Give me more boobs in movies. I mean, when I was a kid, boobs, man, they ruled. Bring them back.
Bring them back.
Let me see some nipples in movies.
God, you're so gross.
The nipples, the fun part. I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
What?
Creep.
It doesn't make me creep. Tara, it's a man. I'm a man, and I'm not supposed to be attracted to a lady nipple? Because I am. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready for mine?
Yeah, give me your number one.
My number one thing that I miss and I wish would come back is Chi-Chi's the restaurant.
It is coming back, Tara.
What?
Tara, we were just talking about this. Tara, someone bought Chi-Chi's, the brand, and they're bringing back Chi-Chi's.
The restaurant?
You didn't know this? Tara, you didn't know that this number one was going to give you joy? Hold on.
No.
Let me find it. Chi-Chi's
Restaurant. The chimichangas. The chicken nachos. The way they made nachos were so freaking good. There was one place in Chicago that kind of had them like it, and then they stopped existing.
Hold on. Shush up and listen here. Chi-Chi's, the popular Mexican restaurant chain, is making a comeback after a 20-year hiatus. The first two locations are scheduled to open in 2025, with plans for expansion throughout the Midwest and East Coast.
Where?
Midwest, baby. Where the first two locations? I don't know. The first two locations will open in Minnesota. Tara, that's close.
Not that
we
close.
can go.
I want to go now. I want to get those.
Wisconsin will be next. No doubt Madison will get
those
one.
corn cakes. Yum. Oh my
Tara,
gosh. I freaking
who knew
loved
that?
it.
Maybe we just talked all of these into existence.
Yes.
Chi-Chi's is coming back already.
Chi-Chi's is coming back. That's exciting news.
I didn't know you didn't know this.
I didn't.
I actually just told a bunch of people about this actually when I was down in KC. I was telling Nick about it.
I went to Chi-Chi's so many times as a kid. I would go there and do like friend dinners, and we would get non-alcoholic strawberry margaritas. I'd
You would get margaritas, huh?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever went there as old enough to do that.
No, non-alcoholic.
Oh, non-alcoholic ones. You're dorks.
And then
they announced this back in December.
Oh my gosh, they had the best fried ice cream too.
Yeah, they did.
The best fried ice cream, chimichangas. I stopped eating chimichangas when Chi-Chi's went out of business.
Well, that's crazy because chimichangas are awesome.
Chimichangas, chicken.
That's all I get anywhere. I don't think I've ever actually had one there because I always would get fajitas and nays.
We kind of switched. Now I get fajitas.
I'm trying to see when we're going to find out when they're going to expand even further. It looks like, is it the guy that does Outback that's doing it? Is that what I'm seeing here? Richfield, Minnesota.
Where's that?
That's where it was started, was Minnesota.
Mm.
So that's why it's going to reopen up back in Minnesota. So just be on the lookout here for Chi-Chi's.
Well, should I pick some?
Something else then?
No,
Okay.
it's beautiful.
All right.
Couple quick honorable mentions.
Yeah.
I said the Dodge Viper. Baby, bring it
Ooh,
back.
I wanted a Dodge Viper so bad.
They brought him back like in 2017 is the last time. They brought him back in like the mid-teens, like 13 or something, and all the way up to 2017 they're making them. But always be making them. They're the Dodge Viper, baby.
Yeah.
Be making the Dodge Viper. And my only other one was Columbia House Records, where you can just order cheap records and then not pay for them.
I had Sprinkle Spangle. It was a cereal that I loved.
I don't remember
Oh my
that.
god, I freaking loved it. Squeeze Its,
Love a Squeeze It.
KB Toys,
Squeeze It also has like a fake knockoff, or the Kool-Aid version, but
Yeah.
that's not as good.
KB Toys.
KB Toys.
That was just the coolest.
I think those are coming back too.
God.
Maybe I'm thinking of Toys R Us. No, Toys R Us is coming back. Or is back.
There was this yogurt that had sprinkles too that I loved. I think it was called Sprinkle Yogurt.
You just like sprinkles.
Splasher gumballs that turned your mouth a color.
Oh, I remember
Those
that.
were fun. And then there's this perfume that was my first perfume that doesn't exist anymore, and I wish that it would come back.
Nice. That's fun. I'm going to go to emails because it's getting late.
Yeah, it is.
We're an hour 35 in. This is from Jeannie Mellon from last week. Should I skip it?
No.
I'm a scan it. I mean, it's 2 weeks old. This is pre us recording the other ones. Sorry, I missed sending an email. She sent it the wrong one. Didn't send it or something. She said Tara is funny. You do cut her off, but Tara should work on her riffability.
Fuck off, Mom.
Didn't get to the Kentucky list. Top 5 doohickeys. Pizza cutter. That's a good one. Pampered chef cutter. That's ridged and cuts cheese and sausage. Bungee cord. That is good.
It is good.
Whopper chopper, which was on yours. And then a hair tie.
Great.
Honorable mention, life-saving car device. That thing you had. I think you should, that you put on your, did you have that on your list or
Yeah.
did you just mention it?
I had it on my list.
I think you should have top 5 lists of items that are used for something other than intended. I don't hate that. Example, matchbox used to even out table legs so it doesn't rock. Let's do that.
Okay.
Let's do that next week because we don't have a list for next week
Right.
other than our, what's after Maine? Massachusetts? Tara?
Yeah.
Is it
No.
Massachusetts?
It's Maryland.
RS. Okay. Maryland. Yep. So next week we're doing Maryland and we're going to do our top 5 things that are used incorrectly. Top 5 things that are used for something they're not intended for. I love Marissa's list. I don't think you do top 5 conspiracy theories. We definitely talked about them. We can do that another time. Top 5 Louisiana's doing it quick. Bead flashing. Good. How did we miss that? Especially a guy like me who loves boobs. Alligators. The Bayou Swamps. Airboat Swamp Tours. Mardi Gras number 2. And number 1, Big Ken's cooking class.
That was fun.
Quirks next week. Love you. Have a Tuesday.
But it was Big Kev.
That's from Mom. This one's from Marissa. Marissa hit us up.
Yeah,
This
girl.
got in earlier today, 6 hours ago. She's like, hopefully I got this in time. You did. I do not need to read this. You do not need to read this all out loud, but just for clarification, I messed up the grammar in my last email. I did figure out what she meant after the fact, but it meant to say honestly, as in like, maybe this list could be broken down more, but she said maybe maybe this list could be broken down more honestly. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's supposed to be
Comma.
so they're supposed to pause. Like, so we could have done different versions of that. We just did one. Minor inconveniences that make me go, ugh. If I have to call and talk to an actual person to schedule an appointment, oh, wow.
I love that actually.
I actually prefer it. I don't trust the internet. That's generational. She's a youngin'. You're a youngin'. I like to talk to people. You probably love the fucking QR code menu. Fucking dipshit. Any amount of wind. If wind blows my hair in my face, it ruins my day. I don't hate that. Wind, especially when it brings in a whole fucking dust storm from Texas. No, wind is annoying.
Yeah.
But sometimes a breeze is nice though. So I don't totally agree. Like a cool breeze on a hot day. Thank you. When I go into a store and don't think I need to grab a shopping cart, but then I'm holding too many items and things are falling now and I need a cart.
Yes.
She's correct. That's a really good one.
That is a really good one.
How about when you say fuck it and you don't go back for a basket or I hate when they don't have baskets. I want a basket.
Yeah.
But like, how about when you're like, I'm just going to like hold this stuff and be in line. I'm like, and then they're taking forever. Like I'll go to a Walgreens. I'm just holding shit and I'm like, hurry up. Because they're chatting. Like you said,
exactly.
all of these things. Thanks both. I look forward to your podcast every week. Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you, Marissa.
Thank you.
You were honorable mention for Louisiana. She didn't give us a Louisiana list.
Mm.
I guess since she lives there, I don't know. Can you just give me your top one Louisiana thing other than your child? And Jeannie did send us one more email. It says, hey guys, I'm a bit behind on my emails, but I've been listening. Enjoyed last week's pod. So makes things that make me go ick, ugh, ick, that might make you change your mind about something? Top 3. Learning party attendees knowing this party is going to be painful. I'm staying home, buddy. That is good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you want to go to a party, but then you know someone's going to be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That. Long lines. She put it on there. Had to steal it. The only time I kind of wanted anything but lines, but that's fine. The only time may not be optional is a bathroom line, although I've been known to go around a corner or in a parking lot. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then number 1, something you love to eat, but when you get it, the texture and appearance are all wrong. Gross looking. Was somewhere they were having turkey and dressing sandwiches, aka bread and bread. It was soupy and weird brown. That's a triple thanks, but no thanks. I don't know how I feel about that number 1. I just think that's gross.
Mm-hmm.
Like that to me is not a minor. When the food you're trying to eat is gross, it's gross. I wouldn't count that as a minor. And also turkey and dressing, Mom, kind of suck always.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a good treat.
No.
It's not
Just
a good treat.
Eat it together.
Just eat turkey with next to stuffing.
Yeah.
5 things that don't know exist anymore, but you wish they did. 5 things that don't exist more than you wish, whatever. Dinosaurs is our number 1.
Ooh.
I'm frozen again. What the fuck is going on here? I did steal this one, but what cool would it be to see one? Although very scary too. Might be better to wish for a time machine so I could go back for a day. Okay. Burton Tavern, ball diamond and adult fast pitch softball games and watching great ball, hanging with the family and homies.
Love it.
So much fun. So that's some small town stuff that most people aren't going to know about that listen to this, but we love it. Living. Crunch taters, amazing Cajun flavor.
Those.
So crunchy and spicy, delicious. The first kettle chip type chip I ever had many years ago. The best.
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. Yeah, those. I would like to see if those taste good.
Mm-hmm.
Ideal cookies. I still crave the peanut butter chocolate on top cookie goodness. I don't know if I know what that is.
They talk about them a lot. They said they're kind of like her Ritz.
Number 1, affordable music concerts,
Ugh.
plays, sporting events. Everyone should be able to go experience these live. I agree. You should be able to just go to stuff cheap.
Yeah.
And enjoy it.
Yes.
And have a couple beers and enjoy it.
And
now everyone needs to be fucking rich because of the fucking nerds. It's all that goes back to the nerds. Honorable mention, original jarts, the dangerous ones. Dork. Love you. Have a Tuesday.
Have a Tuesday.
Send them for my iPhone. There you have it, Tara. That's a pretty big day. We're at hour 42, and that's
Look
a big.
at us.
We got a lot in hour 42, though. I can't lie.
We were jam packed.
So next week we got. Let's recap what we got to do next week. Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
And
top 5 things that are used for something than they're intended for.
Yeah, I like that. Today is JoJo Siwa's 22nd birthday, just so you know. Malcolm X was born on this day. Sam Smith. Andre the Giant, Tara.
Andre
the Giant today.
That's probably why we did the Andre thing.
About a year ago, yeah. We probably was because it was Andre the Giant's birthday. You're probably right. Anybody else? Kevin Garnett. Did we mention him earlier?
Mm-mm.
Anybody else? I just like to shout out birthdays. Any other ones here worth mentioning? Ho Chi Minh, I believe, of the Ho Chi Minh Trail. I think that's all I care about.
I love it.
We didn't talk about our new Pope, the new Chicago Pope.
Oh my God. Oh,
we got a Chicago Pope.
We do. That's cool.
We got a Chicago Pope. And it's like funny, like kind of into it.
I know it's
but he's a Pope, so I don't really care at all, but it is kind of funny.
Yeah,
He's the first American Pope. He's a Chicago guy.
I love it.
And
And-
people are like, what's your favorite Italian beef?
I
It's like such a Chicago thing. Like, where do you like to eat
know.
Italian beef?
That's so
What's your
funny.
favorite tavern pizza? Shit like that.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Did he say side
Tara.
street?
Side Street's the bomb. We'll have that when you come visit.
Yeah.
Hey, Tara,
Hey, Drew.
stay wet
Stay wet.
and have a Tuesday.
Have a Tuesday.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Melon
Melon
fights.
fights.